Hi, time. Good morning, everyone. So, sitting in the last session means in yesterday's session, we started a constraints topic. We started. So, in the constraints, we completed one constraint we completed yesterday, that is not null constraint supported, guys. Not null constraint main functionality. Nulls are not allowed. And also, if any column value compulsory means you should be input the data into any column now. That column you should be add one rule, that is not null. Okay. So not null constraint. Nulls are not allowed. Now next one is unique constraint. Next one. In database tables, by default, all columns are except duplicates. By default, all columns are except duplicates. By default, duplicates. So to restrict duplicate values, on database columns, then unique constraint is supported. That means unique constraint doesn't, or unique constraint avoids duplicate values. Duplicates are not supported. Duplicates are not allowed. Right. Maximum the tables contains one key column. On that columns, we can add unique constraint. Suppose if you take employee table, employee ID unique, customer table, customer ID unique, transaction table, transaction ID unique. These are, because by using these key columns only, we are fetching the data. So maximum tables contains one key column. On that columns, we can add unique constraint. We can add. Okay. Next one, unique constraint accepted. Accepts n number of nulls. I entered null, accepted. Next time again enter null, accepted. Because null becomes not a duplicate. Null not become a duplicate because null is an uncomparable value. Null is an uncomparable value. If it is comparable value, only one time accepted, guys. Comparable value one time accepted. Null is an uncomparable value. That's why accepted. N number of nulls are accepted. Okay, guys. Now, see one example. Create a customer table with customer ID. Sorry, guys. Customer ID, customer name, and address. Validations. Customer ID should not be allowed. duplicate values. This is the validation. So an example, create table customer DB of customer ID, either number or varchar. It may be you can declare number of 4, constraint name, customer underscore DB underscore customer underscore DB underscore CID underscore UN unique. CNAME varchar of time. Address varchar of time. Right. Next. Okay. Up and paste here. Yes. Table created. No test. Customer ID 101. Customer name. Address. Next 2. Okay. Again 2. Again 2. Here we got other. Unique constraint is violated. Which column? ORA7 AM, customer ID, customer database table. On customer ID column, unique constraint is raised. This is. Now here you can understand easily. Okay. In my customer table, customer ID column, unique constraint is raised. Yes. What is the error code, guys? Hyphen 401. This is the error code, sir. Hyphen 40. Suppose I don't have the customer ID, I try to give null. Accepted. One more employee, I try to give again null. Accepted. Because unique constraint is accepted, nulls are accepted. Nulls are accepted. But what you try to input the data should be unique. If it is duplicate, then returns error. This is a unique constraint functionality. But see, guys, okay, na? Customer ID should be unique. Under customer ID column value, mandatory. Then mandatory means not null constraint. Should not value duplicates means unique constraint. Right or not? Now both constraints we can add to single column. How to add two constraints to single column. Now we discuss how to add two different constraints. Same. Customer ID, customer ID column should not be allowed duplicates, and customer ID column value is mandatory. Okay, guys. Now on the same single column, we should be add two constraints. One is unique, next one is not null. How to add? Now create table customer DB table, customer ID. This is a unique constraint. Okay. Don't give comma here. Again, add constraint customer underscore DB underscore CID underscore NN not null. Then comma. Now once you place the comma here, first column definition is completed. On the first column, here we added two constraints. One is unique is added. Next one is not null. Both are added. Okay. Or we have one more method is there. This is one method. The second method is I try to give here also. For both constraints, I give only constraint name. Constraint customer ID, customer database table, customer ID, unique not null. Unique space not null comma. Yes. It is also valid. So difference between for not null, one constraint may be given, but here both are giving single same constraint. Right or wrong? Yes. You can go through that anyway. That one or the other. Okay. Now I drop that existing table first. Table is dropped. Guys, once the table is dropped, constraints also dropped. Okay. Yes, table is created, guys. Now testing. Insert into customer DB. Insert into customer DB values of 101 customer ID, customer name, and location. Okay, that is address. Customer ID 2, customer name, Sikandra. So nulls, not null constraint is raised. Okay, I try to give 102 again. 102 already inserted, guys. Can I give 102 again? No. Unique constraint is violated. That means right now, guys, duplicates not allowed, nulls also not allowed. Observe this. So on single column also we can add more than one constraint by using this method. Okay, guys. Right. This is a unique constraint. Different columns you can add these unique not nulls in database columns. Customer IDs, employee IDs, account numbers, transaction IDs, order ID, Okay, no? Patient ID, doctor ID, insurance ID, item ID. We can add this. These are the different columns. We can add these unique nationals. Okay, right. Next third constant is check constant. Check constant. Check constant. So this constraint used to check the condition. Used to check the condition. If if condition if condition becomes true, then record insert it. Okay. If condition false, then it raised error message. That is this constant used to check the condition. Right, guys? Okay, right, guys. How it is? Create create employee database table with the employee e-name and salary. Validations. Minimum employee salary in the organization is rupees 6,000 rupees. In the organization, minimum employee starting salary is 6,000. Minimum. If you enter less than 6,000, not allowed. It should be greater than or equal to 6,000. That is. So how it is? Create table, EFPDBR, EID, number of code, ename varchar walk time, salary, number of 8 comma 2, no constant. Fixed salary greater than or equal to 6,000. Right, guys. Okay. Check salary greater than or equal to 6,000. Right, guys. No table is created. EMPDB. Values of 1001. Employee name. So salary 8,000 rupees. Yes, it is valid. 102. 6,000. Yes, valid. 103. 103. 5,000 I given. We got error. Check constraint is violated. On employee database table, salary column, check constraint is raised. What is error code? 2290. Not constraint error code is 1400. Unique constraint error code is -001. Check constraint error code is -2290. Okay, guys. Fixed, sir. Error codes are fixed. On any database column to add this check constraint, any database column to add the check constraint, error code is common, guys. Anywhere check constraint error code is common. Right, guys. Right. Now, other examples about the check constraint. I give some validations, guys. Try to implement these. Okay, don't create the tables. Simply we can write that column name constraint. Okay. First validation is so first example, first validation. The first validation is employee name should be accept only capital letters. Second one. Mobile number should be accept 10 digits only. Mobile number should be accept 10 digits only. The account type should be accept either yes or C. Savings account or current account. Savings account or current account. Next one is minimum transaction amount rupees 1 rupee. Okay, minimum transaction amount is 1 rupee, guys. Right. Next one is mail ID should be contained at the rate symbol. At the rate symbol. Mail ID should be end with .com or dot co dot in or dot com dot these two. End with. Okay. Minimum length of password is 6 characters. Password should be start with an alphabet. Compulsory, guys. It should be start with an alphabet. These are some examples, guys, related to check constraint. Location should be accepts Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. Okay. These are some validations. So you can implement all these things. Here, just for understanding purpose, I give an example, guys. I give an example. Mail ID should be content at the symbol. Simple. Don't create table, guys. Just mail ID, varchar walk 10 or 20. Okay. Mail ID, varchar walk 20. What is the condition? It should be content at that symbol. Means check mail ID like percentage at the rate percent. Enough, guys. Okay. Enough. Means what you are inputting mail ID, the mail ID contains at the rate symbol. Check constant returns true. Then it is valid. If there is no at the rate symbol, your mail ID like returns false. Then we got error. We know already when the check condition returns true, then recording set returns false, constant is not. Okay, guys, this is same like muted implement remaining all these. Guys, I give that assignments to you, but nobody not asking any doubts after that, and also you are complete that what I give that assignment complete or I don't know exactly. Okay, do guys once you complete these what I give that some tasks to you now. Once you complete that, it is better to actually in real time because we don't know exactly when the situation comes, when the requirement comes, we don't know exactly, but you should be learned. Okay, right? So where can we check and stand different places we can use? So these are some other examples, guys. Okay, try to implement. If you have any doubts, ask me in the chat box. Now I can explain. Okay. So this is a check constraint with the different examples. Next one is default. Actually, guys, default is not a constraint. It's not a constraint, but in real time, in industry, it is already constraints actually. According to that relation database, default is not a constraint. Constraint means you should be follow one rule. Constraint name, constraint type. But here, if you give the constraint name not accepted by default is not accepted. Okay, na? But in interviews, industry, default also added constraints topic. That's why here we can discuss inside this constraints topic actually. Okay. Actually, we have only 5 types of constraints only, except this default. So what the default constraint main functionality? This constraint is used to take specified default value. If any column value, if any column value is fixed on the columns, we can add check. If any column value is fixed on the columns, we can add this check constraint. Right. Now, see an example. Create employee database table with the employee ID, rename, date of joining, and salary. Validations. Employee date of joining. Employee date of joining will take today date automatically. General employee date of joining is today date only, right? Yes. Employee date of joining will take today date automatically. That is. Right, guys. See, table creation. Create table. Employee DBR, EAD, number of time. Rename bracket of 20. Date of joining date. Default today date means is date. Enough. Salary number of 8. Completed, guys. This is the default constraint. Don't give guys constraint name. Don't give. Okay, no? Right. Table 3. Table created, guys. Testing. Insert into employee DB. Values of employee ID, employee name, date of joining. Date of joining, I give default and salary 5,000. Accepted. Okay, 102. Okay, 102. Now I did give Ahmad 6,000. Yes, but see, I omit this. Date of joining column value. What I say that to take automatically system date. But this is an error actually, not enough values. We know already in database table we have 4 columns, but right now we are inserting only 3 columns data only. We are inserting 3 columns data only. Right now here we are inserting. Okay, guys. But it is not a default constraint error, guys. Okay. See, insert into employee DB of what I did insert data, employee ID, employee name, salary. values 103, Smith 4000. Now it is valid. Because I say to system clearly, I'm inserting data for only 3 columns only, give the 3 values. What are the rest of the column? Rest of the column now system takes today date only. Okay, guys. So if you try to insert the data into this, if you try to insert data into this default constraints, we have the 2 methods are there. The first method is on the default column position, you should be give default. Okay. Or else you give the column names and give the values. Here date of joining is missing. So the date of joining will take automatically. Today date is taken, guys. Okay, guys. This is the example. Right. So where you can use this default constraint means if you take student table, student fee structure is common. Yes, we can say fees number of 8 comma 2 default 1000. By default 1000 is taken. Suppose in bank, so today you try to do that fixed deposit. They're entering your complete data, your means your account number, your name, how much you are deposited, and your rate of interest, everything. One of the column is there. That column is cancellation status, cancel status, cancel status. By default it is n, guys. By default n. By default n. Because once you are deposited, by default cancel status is n. Once you are cancelled, then only it becomes y. Means default what happens? N default. So if any column values are fixed in these scenarios, then we take in use default constraint. Default constraint, we have the 2 methods are there. This is the one method. This is another method. But most number of people follows this method only to inserting data into database tables in real time. Okay. So this is better actually. All right. These are the default constraints main functionality. So the next one is primary key constraints. What is the meaning of primary key? Primary key. Primary key is a combination of unique plus not null. It is a combination of 2 constraints, guys. Combination of 2 constraints. Unique plus not null. Unique means not allow duplicates. Not null means mandatory. Means once you add the primary key constraint, once you add primary constraint to any column, that column is not accepted. Duplicates, nulls also. Today we discuss for 2 validations we can add 2 different constraints. Right or wrong? Unique constraint, not a constraint, we added separately. Now it is not required. Only one single constraint name, it is enough, guys. That is unique plus not null, guys. Okay. Right. Now, plus index also. Index also. What is the index main functionality? Index main functionality, it improves the performance, guys. It improves the performance while retrieving or manipulating data. That is index. We discuss separate concept of index, we'll discuss later. Okay, execution performance is increased by using indexes. Okay, right. Now, primary key means it is a combination of combination of unique not null and index. Next one. Once add primary key constraint to any database column. That column not accepted duplicates and not accepted nulls. Okay, and also by using primary key constraint, it improves the performance while retrieving or manipulating data. By using primary key constraint improves the performance while retrieving or manipulating data because index data. Okay. Right. So if table contains primary key constraints, the table is called as master or parent or independent rules. If table contains primary constraints, the table what you call master table, parent table or independent, because primary table is not depends upon any other tables. That is, and also in column level constraints, only one column accepts primary key constraint. Means this rule for only for primary key only. Yes, pure master. Okay, pure master means okay. We can add that point also. If yes, Dharani, if table contains only primary keys, the table is called as pure master. If table contains primary constraints and other constraints, primary keys plus other constraints also, the table what you call parent, independent. We can see. Okay, master, pure master. This is the difference. Pure master means this is. Master means this one. But parent independent table, it is applicable for both. Okay, applicable for both. See, I think I will discuss. Java is a pure object-oriented programming language. Java is a pure object-oriented programming language. Why? Why it is pure object-oriented programming language? Java. If you try to start any program, compulsory the program should be started with a class. Compulsory. But if you take the C++, classes are mandatory now. You can write normal programs also. You can write A plus B. You can declare the variables, do the sum, display the output. In C++, yes, class is not required. Right or wrong? But in Java, at least if you want to write one simple sum of two numbers also, compulsory should be declare the class, or you can create the object, then you can call the method. That is compulsory, guys. That's it is pure object-oriented programming language. Same like if table contains only primary keys, there is no other constraints. The table what we call pure master. Okay, yes, exactly. Okay. Now, in column level constraint, only one column accepts primary key constraint. We know the constants are added to database table. We have the three methods: column level, table level, alter level. Currently, we are discussing all of column level only. Okay, na? This is the column level constraints. Right now, what we are discussing. Because the constraint is added to next to column name at the time of table creation. This is called column level. In this method, only one column is accept primary key, sir. If you want to add two columns, not possible. Which method? Column level method. But in alter level, table level method, we can add no problem at all. This restriction only for primary key only. But other constraints in column level, we can accept n number of columns, no issue. Not null, check, default, foreign key, unique, all these are we can add more than one column in column level, no issue. This is only for primary key only. Right. Primary key constraint not supported if any column contains unstructured data types. Which are unstructured data types? Raw, long raw, lob, blob, clob, dfile, varray. These are the unstructured data types. If any column contains this type of unstructured data type, then returns error message. That is okay, guys. This is so. Not only this one, all constraints except for not null. Okay, na? Right, guys. Now, see an example. Suppose I get to establish one organization. In my organization, first I want to create one department table. I want to create. So create table department table with department ID, department name, and location. Validations. Guys, what are the validations on these columns now? Department ID. Department ID. Column value is mandatory. The second one, department ID column should not be allowed duplicates. These are the two validations. Depart number is mandatory. Mandatory means not null. Should not be allowed duplicates means unique. So not null plus unique. We try to add two constraints. But instead of two constraints, simply we can add primary key. Okay, guys? Right. So how it is, we'll discuss coming session, guys. Okay? Coming session we'll discuss. Right.
Recording stopped.